Oh, I gotta fix this stream thing here. There we go. Alright, we are good to go, guy. Alright, so we are gonna try to head to the third trial of Actol? Is that what it's called? Ackle? Ackle? I don't know. We're gonna try and head there, which I'm assuming is in the west. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure this thing's fueled up. No? I have batteries on the bike. Do I have to have them in my hand though? Take one of these. Whichever one they're in. Okay, I'll take that. Do I have the little bike repair thing? No. Sorry about that phone call. I am back in it now, though. Pretty sure I could take 20 of these up with me, so that's what we're gonna do. Let the rest cook. I should have enough water and shit. It'd help, I think. We'll see. Shit like that. Try out this new sword. Should be fucking exciting. Alright. So, yep, okay. We got that. We got everything else we need. We're going to a new spot, so I might want to make one of those little friggin' things too, unless there's one in there. Let's check. I got one. Okay. Bastard. Door just closed right on me. There's something combing the desert over there. So let's check the skies here. We're gonna go in here. Pretty much straight west. Let's fucking go. Let's go straight west, and then we'll fucking scoop up, go north around this bitch. Oh boy, that thing is already motherfucking angry. There he is. So we're basically gonna try and scoop up around this spot and head west, because the riddle is west of that. Once we get to the western gap, then we'll try to use that little survey probe and hopefully get some kind of answers. So we'll head west of the hammer of Mirzaba, which is this way somewhere. Somewhere out this way. Yikes. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think that's the hammer up there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at our fucking map again. We're gonna try and go south till about here, and then we'll try to cross there. Hopefully not run into any quicksand. I don't know where the quicksand is, but hopefully we don't find it. Fucking flare. I think that might be the bounty guy. We'll just head down that way. What is this down here? To the south. That might be the best way to get to the west. Just go straight around that thing. Oh, right there, right where I'm facing. Yeah, that's where we're going. The hell out of my way. Western Ramilius Gap. Try to get somewhere we're not going to get shot at. probably climb up there and set off our probe. Let's try to avoid any confrontation if we can. I don't know where the hell anybody is, so I'll try and just get this thing covered. There's shelter right here, but they got better version of that somewhere. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that. Okay. Come on. Get up there, you mug. Not bad. Alright, inventory. Where's my little exchanguator? Whatever you call it. Where did that put that big right there, I think. Oh no! No! Wrong button. Let's see what we can find in here. Fuck me, dude.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
No, no, no. I wanted this thing out. Large sandstorm is approaching. Okay, so let me in here.
approaching.
Hopefully the bike's gonna be alright. Oh boy. At least alright enough. I can make some wired shit and hobble back home. It's a large sandstorm. You still going? It sounds like it's cleared up ish. Go on, get up somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stuck on a ledge. Oh no. Huh. Well, that sucked. A long trip back up there. Oh fudge. Climb up there. I was waiting for this mug to leave. Another 4 meters. Alright. Hopefully should be able to see what I need to see here. There she blows right there. I don't see any quicksand here. So let's go figure that out. gotta cross that. Go around up to the north-ish. Pretty much if I go right there, which is pretty much straight ahead, should be okay. We'll see. Just gonna fucking beam right towards it. That's a heck of a gap though.
Sector
My luck,
weather
this
alert.
thing's gonna
A large
spawn right in front of
sandstorm
me.
is approaching.
Alright, we're climbing. We'll bust this battle area over now. Where are you fuckers? Pretty much 99 meters that way. This looks like something. Fudge. Alright. Oh no. Get back. was interesting. Couple of full blood bags too. Not bad. These assholes coming up behind me. Just make sure this way's clear. Looks like it. Alright, let's move on. So you're spiced in right there.
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela Tigise.
Alright. The iron hammer that beats the dead. Do not enter paradise. The head of the hammer awaits. So I gotta go back to the hammer of Mirza, whatever it is, Mizrapah. Okay, time to go back, I guess. I've been to that altar, and it told me to return later. Yeah, right there. Taking a quick look around here. Stuff like that. Been down there. Thought I heard beeping. Bike is over here. Back to the hammer. There it is. I think that's it. Oh, fuel. There we go. That worm sounds angry. Park this bike somewhere. Start climbing again. Should be able to make it pretty easily up the hammer. I've done it a few times, so. Yeah, you can climb right there. Not too far off. So I did mess with a couple of settings on my computer, which seem to have cleared up most of the stuttering and skipping and all that. There we go, there's the start of it. Yeah, I can't wait for this game to come out on a console. Play with a couple of buddies that have been trying to play it. Sound like another worm breach. Wasn't me though.
The Sayadina and I made the long climb to hang a new prayer flag today. What a marvel that even in her advanced years, the Reverend Dejana can still scramble up the rocks like a spider. The only pity is, the prayer flag was of our own making. It seems an age since any siege community has gifted us with a woven symbol of devotion. There are so
Creator, Ibn Qurtayba. Our enemies are as blades of grass mown down. Do you understand, Wali? Our God gave us the gift of Tao and the words of the Kitan Alibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Bila kaifa. During our wandering, we came to Seleucus. It was a place devoid of gods, where the drums of war and riots were the least. They denied us the heart. Never to forgive, never to forget. Fire of God, mount over thy heart. The fire of God set alight. Thine enemies shall fall. How do we honor the Creator? We fight. Remember Salusa Secundus, Bila Kaifa. Ibn Qurtayba, the fire of God set alight. How do we honor the Creator? We fight.
Do you aspire to contribute to something bigger than yourself? What you just witnessed was the product of 10 centuries of bad blood between... As you say. You're not wrong. That is the product of several years of bile between The laws of Canley prevent either of us from doing what our knives are so eager to do. In accordance with the Great Convention, Canley is enactment of a formal feud. Its rules keep conflict. I am Anton Tolliver. I serve proudly as a soldier for House Atreides. However, that we are. If you're interested, I'm just the man to talk to. My house seeks assets in this wretched war of assassins. I prefer open conflict, but my Duke needs me here. Trust is not an easy thing in a war of assassins, but I have a task that needs doing. Complete it, and we can discuss our future. One of our undercover agents went... Find the agent. Details are in this contract.
I had to go and see how much this stuff is worth. Should have brought some of those little mining beam things with me too. Yep, I did not.
Still alive?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Oh. $25 a piece? Yup. I will sell all of them. Confirm. What do you have in here? Might just buy a secondhand sand blade. It's got the hull, the chassis, the engine, the treads, ESU, furniture stuff, bed, drawer, side table, couch modules, ×4, wardrobe and carpet. Sync charts. How much money am I carrying? 30,000. I do have to head to the town and there's all these things for. I didn't bring any with me, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Let me check my map here. Enough inventory. I got enough inventory to get there and find some stuff for sure. Journey. It's gotta be in contracts. Wider world? Yeah. Travel to talk to reach a settlement. Blah blah blah. Styles of sand. Go to the bank, do that. Done all that. Styles of sand. Just gotta do the resource scanner. Kill enemies with a standard sword. 15. How many have I killed? I must have killed a few. Static compactor. Oh, okay, that's the that's the staff there. Purchase 12 furniture set. The merchant. Repair an item at the repair station. I did research it. Constructor interact with the repair station. Okay. Just need to repair an item there. Travel to imperial testing station number 10. That's the last one I gotta do there. Looks like the rest of them are done. Remilla's contract, huh? Nope. Pouring a gap. Yeah, okay. Excuse me. So it looks like I have to go to. You're not the lady, right? Oh. Where's the person I need to talk to? The pilot. There we go.
You look a little lost, friend. You got somewhere you need to be. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip. All right. Doctor's on the roof.
Visit Arrakis.
Oh, hey there.
Crap. Anything worth looking at? Not really. What's this guy?
Welcome to O'Gary's.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this is all base stuff. Okay. It's locked. With a number 4. What the hell is that? Oh, reputation level 8. Okay. Can buy the Harkonnen lights. That's about it. Oh, that hood looked pretty dope. That looks pretty cool too. Deserter hood, huh? Alright. Suppose we go and find a bank. What's this guy selling? Or lady?
Hey there. What do you need?
I need to go faster. I need to go farther. Oh shit, okay, what's this? dust or spiced iron dust. Damn, that shit's expensive, guy. Okay, hydraulic piston. Blah de blah. Okay, can't do any of that. Cool, cool, cool. You cannot travel to overland map this time. A flying vehicle is required. So is city back here? Here we go. This is a city. What is this? It's a bank? Possibly? Possibly.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much
Deposit.
Stellaris would you like to deposit?
Let's go like 10 grand. How's that? Should be somewhere around like here. Maybe here? Close enough. There's my journey complete. Okay, I don't know what that does though. Just alright. Let's see here. What else is there to do? Central Plaza. Get an XP just from walking around, that's cool. The Salison Bowl.
Oi, what's your...
Just fancy clothes, huh? Sappho juice. What is Sappho juice? Okay, oh, this is more spice stuff. What do you need?
Who are you?
I'm looking to continue my Mentat training. Okay.
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. However, I compute your mind is not ready for such rigors. Mentats make mistakes, but not often. This conversation is terminated.
You're just a little bundle of joy, aren't you?
Hi, is there something you need?
Nope. Apparently not. What are you doing?
Ever see someone melt? No, not metaphorically, not tears. I mean, skin sliding, bones turning soft. No? Let's have a drink.
You seem like you had enough.
Soros. See you, man.
What's this? I'll take it. I need the scrap. Imperial Consulate, eh? You sell.
Greetings. I trust I need no introduction. Listen now to the words of Haldebor Desio. We are the musician kings and queens.
No thanks.
Keep your distance. We can converse at arm's length. What do you want? In this terminally dull exchange? Or here at the Treasury? Not that it's any of your business. But it is a matter of public record. I am the fifth son of Graf Heino Flaxenrad of the Alpha Hydrae Flaxenrads. Doubtless you've heard of us. We are a prominent house minor in the Carina orbit. But while it's true that I was afforded every advantage, certain expectations are placed upon the shoulders of every young scion. Especially if you're not firstborn, grandnephew of the Emperor. You are still expected to find a way to serve your family before father cuts you off. And regrettably, the best appointments are long since handed out by the time it gets to son number 5. By then, all that's left is finance or, perish the thought, a commission in the House Guard. A fate worse than death. But at least I'm not a girl. Nothing, but I've been ordered around by my older brothers for the first half of my life. That's long enough. Besides, suffering this audience with you...
This guy's funny.
Oh, you really expected an answer. I am the Imperial Treasurer here in Arrakis. As such, it is my sworn duty to receive, count, and convey His Imperial Highness's right and proper incomes. How would I know? It seems my lot in life is to stand here and be interrogated by nitwits. As unbelievable as it may be, His Imperial Highness has yet to consult me on allocating his vast income. But I would definitely advise him that his treasury officers could use improved security. There's entirely too much riffraff getting in.
Feel like he took a poke at me. Alright, there's something else I need to do here. I just don't remember. Alright, that seems like a place I want to be.
What's your pleasure? You looking to stab, perforate, or vaporize? The Padishah Emperor is his proper address, I'll thank you. Or His Imperial Excellency. But in answer to your question, the portrait of the Emperor is both an icon and a metaphor. It reminds us that while the Emperor cannot be in all places beneath his gaze is. And why not? The enemy, they gather in the shadows to plot the... Only the Emperor and his god-benighted Sardaukar Legion stand in opposition. The Fremen savage dare to challenge the might...
Triple shot rifle, huh? good. What's this person doing? Never mind.
My apologies, but I am authorized to trade only with those favored by the Lens Red Decree.
Sure you're gonna say the same thing?
do not have.
Yep. Well, you're gonna trade them here now.
Sorry, but I'm.
Alright, I doubt anybody else is going to either. You're standing around. It's apparently need a flight-worthy vehicle to get into the open world around here.
You do not appear to be injured or ill. So what brings you to my clinic?
Goodbye. He's got a pretty dope helmet. Alright, so alter your appearance there. The Warrens. Looks like the ghetto. Looks like the ghetto.
Greetings. May the tyrant worm bless you. May your fluids all...
Okay. Rest of the main story. Abandoned Arrakis Alley. You guys talking? Nope. Very easy to get lost in this mug, dude. Odd. Okay, that's the bank. This is the gun lady. Okay, been that way. That way, I didn't see a bounty board. Is that a contract thing? That kind of looks like a contract board. Okay. See what they got. I'll take these two for now. Bouncer duty. Report Hugo Ferenz. the solution door, right? Nope, this is not. Gotta go to that bar, wherever that is now. How come I can't move anything? Oh, this is acting funky, dude. Let's. How do I get the legend up? Symbol. Okay, well, can't do anything with that. That's the one I'm looking for. I guess you can't sell to me either.
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli?
It was worth a shot. Must be right underneath me.
Hello. May I help? Oh, thank the gods. We need all the hands that we can get. Your first task is a trooper Wren. She is a young one, too eager to prove herself, hitting the bottle harder than she should, eh? Clegg is already about to summon the Provost Guard, and you know how they handle things. Get her out before she gets hauled off and ruined. Welcome to the...
Where is this friggin' person now? Oh, downstairs. This is like the bougie part of the bar, huh?
You got something to say about Aristide too?
Nope.
Everyone's got an opinion tonight. I wasn't trying to start anything. Someone said something about Aristide. Called her nice. Doesn't sound like much, but it hit wrong. I probably overreacted. I just wanted to fit in and stand my ground. Yeah, maybe I screwed up. I'll head back before I make it worse.
There you go. back to Hugo.
Hello. May I help? Well done. Now, Sergeant Clegg, he tell me one of our regulars, a proper sad local, is in full collapse out there. Clegg is about to sedate him with a chair. Maybe get in there first.
Can't you stand at like the first set of stairs, guy?
Hello again. Huh. I guess kindness ain't what it used to be. Once upon a time, folks listened. Then be kind just a little longer. It won't take more than a minute to bleed the... She was halfway through her vows when her mother started to sweat red. Then her skin melted like dripping candle wax. Her oblivious smile still held. They said it was bad spice in the wine. The first case on record before it even had a name. You know, you're the first to ever ask about her. Thank you for that. She stayed for a while. Too long, maybe. We tried to hold on, but that moment at the wedding never left us. It just sat there, between us, rotting. She stopped speaking, stopped sleeping. One day she was just gone. Didn't leave a note, just a ring in the sink and a partially drunk bottle of spiced wine on the table. The very same. Untouched since the day it turned her mother to pulp and our joy to ash. I made myself a promise. If I ever found someone kind enough to listen, I'd tell the story one last time, raise a glass to my almost mother-in-law, and see if the wine forgives me. Thank you kindly.
Report back. Yep, I got it. Report back to this guy.
Hello. May I help? Very good. Now, Master Jim upstairs informs me Colonel Rain is back at it, conducting field operations from the bottom of a bottle. Oh, please, handle him. For drinks in, he's walking a table through the defense of Helios Gate. The poor couple only ordered spritzers.
Anything else? Oh, upstairs. This one guy.
Evening, Sergeant. Am I being redeployed to the gutter or just the curb? Return to quarters? No, the war isn't done, and neither am I. You ever watch a man try to hold his own guts in with his bare hands? Sergeant
Everybody's so cheerful
Vell was
around
his
here.
name. Good man. Loud laugh. Used to hum old ballads on patrol. Took a shot of flak through the belly during the Dejamwade push. Medics didn't make it in time. I had to hold him while he begged me not to let go. Begged. And I'm supposed to just go to bed? After that. After a decade of that. Ah, The final insult. Kicked out of the only place left that still remembers. You win, soldier. I shall take my ghosts elsewhere. But don't pretend you did me a kindness. Tell the barman to keep a chair empty, just in case I ever find forgiveness.
Hell, that means.
Hello. May I help? And a peace is restored. You and stranger. Jim rarely hands out compliments, but he gave you a nod tonight. That means something. Keep your eyes open. There's always more work. And I would be glad to have you on board again.
Well, I paid for my ticket out here. How the hell do I leave? Beggars.
Apologies, but I am only authorized to deal with officials of House...
You strike me as someone with something to offer the great House Wallach. I have a sense for these things.
Where's the friggin' pilot?
You were expected. Don't look so shocked. As the Duke's master of assassins, I must know the movement. You are free to roam the city as you please. Cause no trouble. I don't have many informants out in the Haga Basin, but I know you've been working with Derek Chinara. So, I'll answer your questions about Kynes in return for some... Then here is my first question. Does Derek Chinara have any affiliation with the Harkonnen? Thank you for the information. Ask your question about Kynes. Arrogant, wild, deeply intelligent, able to slip my spies at will and feign nonchalance. Kynes didn't care about our war. Not until the Fremen got caught in the crossfire. It was as if but now I believe it is my turn. Derek Chinara is interested in the Imperial testing stations. Why? That's an old dream. Buried long. Kynes would never say. Not the spice. Maybe anthropological work with the Fremen. Kynes was always with them. And applying my mentat faculties to it, I see a large probability that whatever Kynes was researching was near Siege Tarl in Haga Basin. Movement patterns, siege and lab visits. Highest probability is that Kynes was performing Fremen-oriented research out of Siege Tarl. Ah, but that's not the bargain. A question for a question. And here is mine. Why are you helping Derek Chinara? Well, learning is never to be discouraged. Still, I sense there is more than that. No, it's a Fremen place, though long destroyed by the Sardaukar. The siege itself was destroyed in the battle, but the entrance still exists. In Haga Basin, north of Misa Tiril, where the Udum meets the Shield Wall. That's all that remains of Kynes and Siege Tarl.
Map now? No, of course not. How the heck do I leave? I just want to go home. You're not a pilot? No, of course not. Looks like some unrest. That would seem to me like that's the pilot over there. Looks like a little pilot symbol. Ornithopter. Just want to go home. We'll see what happens. What a doggy. Carry around all my crap. Might be it too, what's this? There's the pilot. Alright, let's get the fudge out of here.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Yeah.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down? I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally... Let's move before a storm rolls.
Alright, I'll put some stuff back. My base, and then, yeah. I'm gonna head back into Scum in a few. So, yeah, this is happening. See what I got for research here. Get this all squared away, and then, yeah, move on. So we have here 15. Let's get the sand bike 2 done. Yup. The booster. I want both, but I can't get both. Go with the inventory first. No. Showing this not unlocked yet. Weird. Alright, let's see what we need to make these friggin' things. Just woke up warm. Alright, what do we got here? Make 3 of these. Right. 3. Take this was 3 of those. And chassis. 1 hull. An engine. And a PSU. What PSU stands for. Power supply unit. I think yeah, do 1 more of these. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. 2 PSUs. So we'll do 1 of those, 1 PSU. And 1, nope, didn't want to do that. Where's my inventory mark 2? That's whack. Might even have an inventory mark 2. Oh, there it is. What's going on here? Oh, yep, running out of stuff. That's alright. Make this other sand bike. Have to put a bunch of stuff away. Goodness gracious. Okay, got a bunch of stuff. Alright, some more storage, dude. Put that away. Put that away. What's this? The Sims cutter? You know, put that away for now. I don't need that. I could probably dismantle that with these leaf dispenser units. I'm just gonna recycle these. Over here. I guess I'll repair this. Journey complete. Build us another bike. Build this bike, and then we'll go into Scum again. See what we can do there. Assemble. Chassis. No, I want it to face the other way. I have to set up a little garage here. Oops. Wrong button. Look for that. Those other parts too. Let's see. No bike parts. Doesn't look like any bike parts. There's a bike part. What's this? Inventory too. Yep. I'll save the booster for another friggin' time. It's got a little more inventory. Okay. What I could probably do is make more of these mugs. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be enough to start. Yeah. Show me all that stuff is, yeah, kind of. It's pretty dope. Shows you where everything is. And over here too. See what? Iron, copper, granite, the fuel cells, Aquarian bushes. Assuming the gears got a rat fowl. That looks like radiation. Okay. Let's see where the Hagar Rift is. It's the Hagar Rift. Jabba Ifrit Al Janub. There's a quicksand right there. That'll be fun. Alright. So I am going to... Oh, I'm gonna park this other bike. I think that'll be it for me on this. I'll be back and on Scum shortly. Alright, take it easy, y'all.